Now, you guys can film from the sidewalk. I don't have an issue with that, technically.
I'm not looking to give anybody a hard time.
I get you.
We're just looking to prove a point.
Right.
The reason we do that, I want you to speak to your lieutenant before you do that, because I'm going to file a lawsuit against you. It's not their jurisdiction. This is the jurisdiction of federal police. This is federal property.
A document is raised, and instantly, neither the post office staff nor the police are certain whether they're right or wrong.
So these guys are just misinformed, and that's why, you know what, if I wanted to try to stir something up, we would have come in. We never even came in the building.
Okay.
And we're not approaching anybody outside. I'm not doing interviews with anybody.
Okay.
They were just filming outside the post office until the police arrived and the law was truly put to the test. Just seconds in, a strange document is brought out. It makes both the police and the post office freeze.
Lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when they're being used for public meetings. It keeps going up.
Okay.
Unless,
So are you guys here for a public meeting?
Just one voice from the doorway, and the entire atmosphere shifted instantly. That's when the call to the police was made.
how's it going?
What are you recording for?
Sorry?
What are you recording for?
It's a long story.
Are you recording us in public coming in?
Well, I can't explain it to you as you're walking by.
Are you asking permission to be recording public?
Am I asking whose permission?
Mine, specifically.
I did not ask your permission, no.
Then don't film, please.
Okay. Duly noted. Yeah, duly noted. So that might be Mr. Touchoff. What happened? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, trying to be loud. Exactly, yelling out the door, and then there you go. That's what happens. And what this guy doesn't realize is nobody was even filming him. The worst thing would have happened, he would have been on camera walking past for 3 seconds, but he decides to feature himself, highlight himself in the story here. And then not only that, he's not going to go inside and say there's people standing outside quietly filming. He's going to go inside saying there's people outside harassing customers coming in, filming and acting belligerent. And then that's how that goes. So then that's what the employee understands. And then the employee adds their little bit of spice, drama, and sensationalism to it. And by the time somebody calls law enforcement, you have a mayhem story going on here when none of that ever even happened. It's fascinating. This is real life, guys. This is how it goes.
The police car arrived. The officer stepped out, walked over, and asked just one question. "What are you doing here?" It seemed calm, but behind it was a storm of legal confrontation.
Hey there.
How are we doing?
How you guys doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Hey, do you mind if I ask what you guys are doing out here?
Just taking some video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it for a reason?
Can I just ask who I'm speaking to? I can't see
Yeah,
you.
Officer Davids, Flagstaff Police Department.
Okay. Can I get your badge numbers 4?
Yeah, number 4.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Sure thing. So the reason I'm here is they called on you guys and they're wondering what you're doing out here.
Just taking some video.
Okay. I mean, they're feeling a little uncomfortable with you guys just filming out here.
I don't know who called, so I'm not sure who you're referring to. You mean the staff here, or?
Well, I did have a staff member call, but there's also people even here who were just kind of feeling uncomfortable with what you guys are doing.
Really? Because I just actually had a couple of wonderful conversations with some folks that were leaving. Asked us what we were doing, and if somebody
Okay. No,
somebody asked me, I'm happy to tell them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not here to like tear you guys up, but they're just...
No, and you're being very professional and cordial. I appreciate that.
To you, so.
Cool. Yeah, no, you can definitely let them know that we're not stirring up any trouble here. We're just standing back, taking some objective video, and just documenting what's going on.
Okay.
That's all it is.
All right, guys.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate you. No comment.
Hey, Dylan. I can speak with the employees inside.
Yes.
Requested.
I'm just going to come over here so I can hear you.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure.
So after speaking to the employees inside, I spoke to the postmaster.
Okay.
And some of the other employees inside. They requested that you guys leave, okay? They asked me to come out here and tell you. Now, you guys can film from the sidewalk. I don't have an issue with that. Technically, that's city property, it's public property. You guys can film and do your thing and all that. But as far as being...
They pulled out a document posted right inside the post office and pointed to a single line. In that moment, everything fell silent. But would the police believe it?
So this is poster 7, rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property. And if you look at the section regarding photography, where is it? Public assembly. Photographs for news, advertising, commercial purposes. Photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when they're being used for a public meeting. It keeps going up.
Okay.
Unless,
So are you guys here for a public meeting?
no, we're doing this for news purposes. We disseminate this to the public.
Okay.
So it's for news purposes. And we've been through this 100 times. I've actually spoken to the postmaster. So these guys are just misinformed, and that's why, you know what, if I wanted to try to stir something up, we would have come in. We never even came in the building.
Okay.
And we're not approaching anybody outside. I'm not doing
Right.
interviews with anybody.
Okay.
But if somebody asks me cordially what I'm doing, I'm happy to quell their fears and answer them and just explain to them what it is we're doing. So those are
Sure.
the only conversations we've had. But we're expressly allowed to do what we're doing. I do all the research and make sure I'm not violating the law before I do anything. And then, like I said, there is a DHS memo, which the unredacted version is dated 2018. You can just search it on Google, it comes right up. And that gives us express permission to be on postal property and take video and photographs inside and outside of the building with the exception of restricted areas. Unless somebody from Federal Protection Service or Department of Homeland Security asks us to leave for an incident or emergency reason.
Okay. All right. Would you be willing to talk to the postmaster? Maybe you'll feel more comfortable once
I'd be happy to speak to the postmaster. Yeah, sure.
Let me
Yeah.
see if they're willing to talk.
And just so you know, between us, we have no nefarious intent, no ill will.
No,
I'm not carrying any weapons.
After calling his superior, the officer returned, and his answer left the entire filming crew speechless. No one expected things to turn this way.
Postmaster as well, and we're just gonna figure out what they want to do here, okay? Like I said, I'm not here to jam you guys up.
No, of course. I
don't
just
know
want
what
them
you
to
guys are
follow.
doing, but I'm just trying to do my job. You know, they called me out here trying to get you guys to go, so.
Okay.
All right, so I just spoke to my supervisor.
Okay.
You guys are right. I mean, there's nothing I can really do other than politely ask you to leave. But
Right.
you guys are within your right to be here.
Really? Well, yeah, you know what? And since you've come to that determination and you're not going to force us to leave, I'm assuming.
I'm not. No.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you exactly what we're doing here.
Sure.
Because then our goal here is education and constructive outcome and constructive conversation.
Okay.
We're not looking to cause anybody a hard day. But as you can see, even the postmaster, the employees of the post office aren't aware of what their own regulations and federal law is. So it's very important for us to be out testing the waters because this is a dangerous situation for somebody.
Sure.
Somebody could wind up getting hemmed up and put in a very bad way.
Sure.
Because even the postmaster himself doesn't know what the law is. So it's just very important that they find that out. So once you go inside, my point being, once you go inside and let them know that we're allowed to be here, there's nothing you can do to make us leave, and that's the end of it. We're just going to stick around for a minute or two, and then I'm going to get out of here. I'm not looking to give anybody a hard time.
I get you.
We're just looking to prove a point.
Right.
The reason we do that is, I don't know, you wear First Amendment audits on YouTube?
Right.
That's what we do.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a First Amendment audit. My name's Jason. This is my son. At this point, since you're going to uphold our rights, I'd even be willing to give you our channel names. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. I'm not hiding myself or secreting myself.
Citizens may sue public officials for violating their constitutional rights pursuant to 42 U.S. Code SS 1983. Individuals/organizations are required to pay damages to the injured party. Violating police officers may be disciplined, have their licenses suspended, fired, or expelled depending on the policy of the agency/police chief. The police left, showing respect for citizens' rights. The Amagansett team then entered the public lobby of the post office for a few minutes and left, just as they had promised. Up next, the quiet atmosphere was suddenly torn apart by a single camera, and from that moment it was no longer just about buying a stamp.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So they have something called Poster 7, okay, which is the rules and regulations of the post office and governing conduct on postal property, okay? There is a section for photographs for news, advertising, or commercial purposes, which allows us to take photographs inside of the post office as long as we are not in a restricted area. As long as we're in a publicly accessible
Could we
area.
actually go outside so we're not restricting them getting in?
Yeah, let's go right over here. Just plenty of room. Yeah. So that's all we're doing. We're traveling through Silverthorne.
Yeah.
I'm in line to buy a stamp. That's all I was doing. And we're just documenting our trip.
Okay. Well, they've asked you to turn the cameras off. And
But that's not the law. That's just their feelings and their requests. So I'm going to respectfully deny that request and go by federal law.
But they're the employees.
Say that nobody's allowed in. Well, they gray tennis sneakers on, and that's not The rules are posted on the wall,
they
sir.
can do that. I understand.
And I just want to make you aware, I'm going to advise the three of you right now that if you make me leave this post office, you're violating my constitutional rights and you're also violating the law.
Okay.
And I will very adamantly pursue that, and I have a very huge network of defense attorneys and people behind me. So I just want to make you aware of that before that happens.
That's your right. That's fine.
Okay.
Do you have your IDs on you?
What would you need ID for?
I need to identify who I'm talking to. I was called here lawfully to talk to you. But
Do you suspect me of committing a crime or having committed a crime?
You're
Or
trespassing, sir.
I'm not trespassing.
You are.
Have you asked me? Have you asked me to leave?
I'm about
If you ask me to leave and I refuse to leave, then I'm trespassing.
Okay, I'm asking you to leave.
You're asking me to leave in full knowledge that you're violating my constitutional rights.
They've asked you to leave.
Have you read the law on the wall? Would you like to at least? Can we look at that first?
I
Like,
understand what's written on the wall.
you didn't even read.
The sheriff arrived, and in that moment, one decision would determine everything: end it peacefully or ignite a federal lawsuit. There was no clear abuse of force or arrest, but there were signs of misdirection and a lack of understanding of the law.
Violating my rights.
I'm not interrupting you.
Okay, go ahead.
How am I violating your rights?
By asking me to leave somewhere I have every legal right to be. Not only do I have a legal right to be here, I have a constitutionally protected. This is a constitutionally protected activity, and you're about to violate that. You might want to call a lieutenant. Seriously.
Okay.
I don't want to have to sue Silverthorne. I want to avoid that. And you will be on the hook for a massive.
The post office has asked us to ask you to leave.
You're not federal police. Why don't you call the federal police? You have no jurisdiction in this building.
It's in the town of Silverthorne.
Doesn't make a difference. You need to call federal police. And federal police will tell you that I have every right to do what I'm doing. That is not true. That is not true.
And the lady's saying that it's a pretty exposed mailing room.
That is absolutely not the truth. She's incorrect, and I understand that people can be incorrect, but I am an expert at what I'm doing. I may not know the law in other areas, but I'm very good at what I do.
Okay, that's fine.
And ma'am, I'm sorry, is it Sergeant Dunaway?
Yeah.
Let's start all over again and let's just be calm and cordial. I'm not trying to give you a hard time, okay?
I'm just asking what your motive is.
And I told you, as long as you acknowledge that I have a legal right to be here and I have a constitutionally protected right to be here, I will in great detail tell you exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't want to.
If you're going to violate my rights, then I'm going to plead the fifth, and I'm not going to. All right, well then I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing here.
That's fine.
And I'm going to. If you make me leave and you violate my rights, you're going to be sorry you did that. So I'm just suggesting that you contact a lieutenant, your chief, your district attorney, whoever you want to speak to, because you're making a mistake.
The situation escalated as more commanding officers arrived, yet they still couldn't decide: arrest him, remove him, or follow federal law.
Okay.
They don't want you here.
I understand that.
We're trespassing you on behalf of.
You're going to trespass me?
The post-
I want you to speak to your lieutenant before you do that, because I'm going to file a lawsuit against you if you trespass me. I
That's
promise
fine.
you.
That's fine.
And I'm going to name you personally, and you're going to lose your qualified immunity because you're violating my rights. Are you sure? You're going to pay for this personally.
That's fine.
You really think it's fine? I'm going to sue you.
The post office does not want you in here.
Okay,
You
but
can film out there.
but do you understand you're going to lose your qualified immunity? If you're telling me you're trespassing me, I will follow any
They
lawful
don't-
order you give me.
They don't
Okay?
want you on their property.
That's not their decision to make, and you don't understand that. And you're making a big mistake for your municipality. You really are. You're going to cost
Go
them
ahead.
dearly.
Go ahead, please.
So you're telling me I'm trespassed?
Please leave.
Please.
Are you going to officially trespass me, or you just ask me to leave?
This is what we told you.
No, if you're asking me to leave, I refuse. If you're going to trespass me, I'll walk outside and I want a notification of trespass. I want to be formally trespassed if that's what you're doing. Otherwise, I'm not leaving.
Well, I don't know their laws.
I know you don't. I know you don't know their laws, man. Believe me, you've proven that in the last 5 minutes. So do you want to formally trespass?
They do not want you on their property.
I'm going to say this one more time, and then I'm going to walk past you and I'm going to go buy my stamp. If you are going to formally trespass me legally from this property, I will leave immediately. If you're not, I'm going to go buy my stamp. Does that make sense? I'm not going to just leave because you're
Hearing what
requesting me
saying,
to.
My sergeant's saying something else. and
She's
I'm following my sergeant.
Well-
So that's where we're at. I get what you're saying.
No, but what she did was request that I leave. That's a request. It's not a lawful order. Are you giving me a lawful order to leave?
I can't read her mind. I don't know exactly.
When told to leave, he said just one sentence: "If you want me gone, trespass me in writing." The officers froze. Would they dare to do it?
My name's Jason.
Sergeant Piper,
Sergeant Piper. Can I just get a badge number or an ID number?
13.
13. Okay. So, Sergeant Piper, the reason I requested your presence here today, and I'm sorry to take you away from anything else you were doing that was probably far more important than this, is to just educate these folks and let them know that I am not violating a law and I am not violating a rule by photographing or taking pictures on post office property. It's not their jurisdiction. This is the jurisdiction of federal police. This is federal property. This is not their jurisdiction.
Nope, right here is the jurisdiction of the Silverthorne Police Department.
Okay, and you're a county sheriff.
You're right.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
And we're going to divert to their jurisdiction.
So you're going to divert to their jurisdiction, and you're going to allow them to violate my rights.
I don't believe they're violating your rights, sir.
Okay, so I need a business card from you.
You got it.
You'll be named on the lawsuit as well.
Okay.
Okay? And just so you know, as I told them, you're violating my constitutional rights, so you're going to lose your qualified immunity, and this is going to come out of your pocket. I'm sorry you chose to do that. Do you want to call somebody higher up maybe and get some advice before you go through with this? You sure?
I'm positive.
You guys are all going to have sad faces when we're in court.
Okay.
All right, so was there any other, you and I were having a very intelligent conversation. I told you I'd answer your questions. So do you have any further questions for me?
I mean, I'm gonna look into it on my own for sure.
And then you're going to do one of those because you're going to realize I was right.
Give me your phone number or something. I can call you at a later time. We can talk about it. But they don't want you in the building today.
Yeah, but that's not their choice. You don't understand that. That's not their choice.
The police arrived. The filmer didn't run or apologize. Instead, he pointed to a document on the wall, Poster 7, and instantly, the entire atmosphere shifted. Next up, a car with the wrong license plate, a driver who speaks gibberish, and a dubious drink tucked away in the center console. But the bigger surprise comes from the driver's identity.
How long have you had this car for?
I had 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
He honked, sprayed water in the cop's face, and handed over his keys instead of ID. But instead of handcuffs, they called Chief.
Good, how are you? I'm Officer Hudspethville Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is your license plate's not returning to this car.
No. The reason that is this is a state senate car.
It's a what?
State senate car.
A state senate car?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Are you a senator?
Well, I will show you. If you want me to show you, I'll show you. Yeah, I've been a senator for... I'm sorry.
You're okay.
I've been a senator for 14 years.
My name's Harrison. It's nice to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you too.
Yes, sir.
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, so it returns to a Volkswagen. So I was just a little bit unsure.
Really?
So do you happen to have an ID on you?
Yeah.
And the registration as well?
Can I get out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, this car...
How long have you had this car for?
I had 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can get it out of here.
The keys? I just need your ID, sir.
Oh, you need my ID?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Believe it or not, I've got it in here. Hang on a second. I've been in since 2010.
Okay. For Arkansas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been for Arkansas. In fact, I've got another tag back there.
Perfect. Alrighty, I'll give this to you. Give those back to you. You don't mind hopping back in for me?
Yeah.
Can you find that registration as well?
Yep.
Alright, do me one favor. Just hang tight. Find that registration.
Staggering steps, slurred speech, a complete failure of the sobriety test. For anyone else, the handcuffs would have rung long ago, but this time, a special decision was made.
When I saw you driving down the road, you had your turn signal on, right? And you just kept it on for about half a mile, and then when you said you're going to step out of the car rolled forward. You said you're going to go back, you're going to get out, and then it rolled backwards, and then you hit the windshield wipers. And so it's showing all the signs of impairment. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't drink.
You don't drink?
I do not drink.
Okay.
I'll tell you why I don't drink. 12 years.
Okay.
I've had it since back in the 90s.
Okay. Do you mind if I just check your eyes real quick to make sure you're okay to drive?
Sure.
Okay.
There's my sheriff right there.
Mr. Stubblefield, do you by chance, and you don't have to tell me what if anything you take.
How many took you at?
I take it every night.
Every night? Okay.
Yeah. When you serve in the Senate, you get a lot of
stress?
Well, when you take on the drag queen, I've had 8 death threats. 8. And all of them have been related to either PETA or these.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
So, typically your registration is a big piece of paper about this big.
Yeah, I know what it is. I I'm just trying to find out what happened, where it is.
The cameras were turned off, protocol was bypassed, and the police car turned into a luxury hotel car. This wasn't an arrest, but a free transportation service.
So, after speaking to the officers, you're driving and you feel sobriety test, I don't just want to be 100% honest with you. Just don't feel like you're sitting down there. There's no controls. Yes, sir. Well, my concern is that you might get into an accident or anything like that. So, is there anybody for right now that we can call that's interested to that?
Well, my wife is the only one.
She's in Charles.
I don't even know what she's doing.
Is there anybody closer or anybody in here that's going to be call?
No, because that was reunion's over. We're done with those guys here, but man, I'm able to drive.
Well, so my concern is just your manner of driving and your field process. Just don't feel safe when you operate. I'm just being 100%.
I understand.
So, if we could find somebody to come pick you up and give you a ride just for the day, I think that's probably the best thing to do.
This is not going to be a claustrophobia type deal, is it? I've got claustrophobia.
Oh, no. I'm having you call somebody that's friend of yours, family member, anything like that.
Because I get claustrophobia very bad.
Nothing like that at all, sir. No, I was just going to see if there's somebody that can give you a ride.
Like I said, the only one is my wife. She's north of
So she's about 30 minutes away or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, do you think maybe we could give her a call?
We can try.
If you thought the law applied to everyone equally, you might want to think again after seeing this Fayetteville incident. And the question is this still law enforcement or a power play?
Hotel?
Yeah. You don't have to, so...
No, I'm fine.
So what our plan is, right, is we're going to have you Uber to the hotel, and then your wife can come pick you up, or you guys can arrange on how you want to go back. Okay, so can you get on your phone and Uber and get an Uber ordered here?
I do not know how.
Okay.
Can you call it?
Let me ask my sergeant real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second.
And so the special treatment continues as the sergeant and lieutenant decide to let Senator Stubblefield call someone to come get him from scene. And when this plan doesn't work, they offer to take him to a hotel themselves.
So would it be okay if I gave him a front seat transport to the hotel? All right, Mr. Stubblefield.
Yeah.
So, would you like to go? Can I give you a ride to the Marriott?
Sure, I don't care.
Okay. So I'm gonna have you hop in my front seat, all right?
Okay.
Are you okay with Officer White pulls your car around and parks it over here? Okay. Do you know your wife's phone number by heart?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if I call her real quick?
No.
Okay. Hello. Hi, ma'am. This is Officer Hutz with the Fayetteville Police Department. So I'm here with your husband. I'm just gonna be frank with you. Whenever I was driving down the road, I noticed his driving manner was a little bit off. Well, when I ran him through field sobriety, because that's what those signs were leading to, he didn't seem to be completely understanding of what the tests were. So what we're doing, right, is we are going to bring him to a hotel in Fayetteville. I think he said he was staying at the Marriott at the Hampton. Okay, do you know which one that is? Alrighty. Like I said, I'm happy it ended up this way. I apologize for the inconvenience, but we're just making sure he's safe. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Citizens may sue public officials for violating their constitutional rights pursuant to 42 U.S. Code SS 1983. The individual/organization may be required to pay restitution to the injured party. In severe or intentional cases, punitive damages may be ordered. Additionally, the court may order the losing party to pay the plaintiff's attorney fees and litigation costs. When people don't understand their rights, fear comes easily. But when those in power don't understand the law, power quickly turns into oppression. Hey everyone, what do you think about this situation? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and support us with a donation. Thank you so much.